And hello everybody, welcome to another Pokémonsters mini episode. If this video comes out after or before another video, then I'll just explain this again. Basically, there might be quite a few Pokémonsters videos coming out for the next few weeks, if my schedule works well. Anyway, so we just start the video, shall we? With the weirder side of the animal kingdom, we have what some would consider to be a hybrid. Armadillosuchus. Yes, you heard that right. The animal was described in February 2009 by Marino and Calono. Obviously, it was named after the armadillo-like plates in a form of flexible bands and rigid plates that ran down from its neck to the hips. Like armadillos, these plates were likely used to protect itself from bites. You could say they are modified osteoderms. If a crocodile with armadillo plates wasn't odd enough, this crocodilian was likely to be mostly terrestrial, leaving the water for extended periods of time. This idea came from how dry the area would have been in the Cretaceous period, even with seasonal rainfall. That and how its legs were better suited for walking than swimming. Furthermore, Armadillosuchus would have lived in burrows it digs out to protect it from the heat and to hide from larger carnivores. To strengthen the idea that this animal was terrestrial, its tail lacked the muscles crocodiles would use to propel themselves through the water. Armadillosuchus's peculiar features are also seen in its skull, specifically its jaws. Its lower jaw has the ability to slide forwards and backwards, which is unheard of in crocodiles, let alone to chew or grind their food. Although this idea is speculation, this unique jaw movement would have acted like a saw while feeding. These jaws were quite narrow, again suggesting that Armadillosuchus had a very specific eating habit. In its jaws, Armadillosuchus had canine-like teeth and incisors like a munchlax deer, I believe. While reading this, there is another crocodile that's the same level of weird, especially with how many mammal-like features it had. Although you may have already seen that one, so I don't have a clue. Anyway, this animal is so weird. I mean, this is just how evolution was. It's just so weird. Crocodilians, I did not know, were so blooming diverse. They were crazy. I thought like this was like Permian Triassic era sort of stuff, but nope, they were going crazy in the superior moments of the dinosaurs. Shape these things into a ball. That would made it even cooler. Anyway, let's see what this armadillo crocodile would look like as a Pokemon. Armadile are mainly found in dry locations with very little water sources available. It digs large burrows underground and near cliff faces, which serves both as protection from the sun's heat and potential breeding grounds. Though living in harsh environments, Armadile stay hydrated by having an internal water storage organ located in its tail. When it comes to hunting down prey, it lays in wait till dusk when more animals within the area become more active. This is Armadile! Let's face it, we all saw this coming. It looks mammalian with the stuck out ears. If you didn't know, reptiles actually don't have sticky out ears. They just have holes in their skull. I mean, I don't know if I need to say that, but still, just thought that's the difference that many people would say. Like, when people say, what's the difference between a mammal and a reptile, they'll probably just say scales and fur, but they don't say ears. It literally is. And we're saying that, we do have some mammals. Yeah, because when you think about seals, they have, like, they don't really have sticky out ears. Although I think to be fair, that's a different, I don't know. Let's just talk about the design here. So as I said, its ears do look mammalian, but the snout and plating do suggest something more reptilian. Its colours are quite sandy with the lime green for the eyes. The claws on its forelimbs show that it would have dug in burrows, like the real life counterpart, if scientific evidence is correct. Or not evidence, speculation. For stats, Armadile isn't what you expect, having the best stats in attack and speed. For abilities, we have the tanky shell armor, but the other abilities are sandstorm orientated with Sand Veil offering some evasion while Sand Rush offers speed. For moves, we haven't got a great variety. Personally, I suggest having Rollout and Defense Curl, as Defense Curl boosts the power and accuracy of the move, I think.
You want me to?
You know what to do?
Fine. The move's power is doubled if Defense Curl was used the previous turn. Oddly, the effect is similar with contests, but instead of doubling, it adds 3 hearts.
Thank you. Spikes and Sandstorm can offer support. Sand Tomb can be used to trap your opponent from switching while whittling them down. Overall, Armadile tries to be an offensive tank, but thanks to its lackluster stats, it won't be able to do much unless it's in a sandstorm, and even with that, it won't be able to deal much damage with its 70 attack. I'd like to thank... I don't know actually what their social name is now. Gilmon Bread, Alphonse118, whatever the screen shows. Thank you so much. I think this design has been on the lay-by for a while now, so I do apologize for the long wait, but because admittedly this artist is a patron of mine, and they considered this their chosen mini episode because that is one of the perks you get for being gold tier. So yeah, thank you for not just being a great artist for my videos, but also just supporting my work. Thank you so much. Sorry, but yes, here's their shiny, more of a brick red colour that admittedly I thought was the original. It's not the first time I've done that. I think some people might remember the Halloween special last year. Anyway, if you want to check out this artist, then you know what to do. Do it down in the description. Or you can look it up on your phone or whatever. I don't know. Just check them out, please. And we're at the end of the video, and of course, there's not really much else to say about it, so I guess 90% of people are going to click off. But of course, if you did reach the end of this, then please let me know. Are there any other wacky creatures you'd like me to try in this Pokemon creation series? Like, because Armadillosuchus is a really very unique creature, but I assure you the prehistoric life is incredibly diverse. Really blooming diverse. As you would have seen with the polls back at Christmas, yeah, there are such a variety of creatures, so please let me know. Of course, if you'd like to support this channel further, then please check out my Patreon. Minimum cost is $1, and I'm currently working on trying to increase perks and just make sure the Patreon fits with the new brand that I'm currently working on. It's not actually that drastic, really, if anyone's worried that I'm going to go completely different, like either more edgy or more cartoony. No, it's gonna... I still want to retain what I originally was going for. I won't go too much more into that. You know, typical YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, you know. Well, actually, you don't have to comment. Just comment if you like to comment, that's fine. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. In the past, present, or even future, I will see you there. Goodbye! Call this training. Call this training. You puppy.